got a good beat. Good beat there with that intro.
Yeah, I know. I know Mitch comes up with those good ones. So let's go to the up filter
Sure.
first. Yeah, because we want them. Everyone wants the market to go up all the time. And look at the stock we just talked about
Earnings are littered
here.
with earnings.
Yeah. Yeah. What I mentioned Spotify here. I'd keep a close eye on 141 if you're looking for a target on that. What about this THC? Not
They
super
reported
familiar.
earnings this morning, 10 of healthcare. They were good.
Oh, okay. All
I looked
right.
at I gave it about 10 seconds of look the report anyway. So I looked at the headline numbers, which is what I do. I basically look at the headline numbers. And no time to dig into the numbers. Who reads the reports anymore? Not a lot of
Yeah.
people. We dig in the
Hmm.
headline numbers and we trade on it. But I didn't trade THC. It's up $4, almost $5 here. So
Yeah.
nice move for THC. You know which stocks has been the monster is the third one on the list there, Joel's NVS. I mean, Novartis has just been an absolute tear. $80. Look at this move. Gap and go. Like it's just like the shorts. If you were shorting that move up saying, well, it should stall out that 93, 94 top, you're now 10 points
Look at
underwater.
that
The
thing.
momentum traders just have complete control of this one. Obviously, they got some good drugs they're working on there. The weight loss drug, I believe, is another big one there at Novartis. And wow, just been a
I
monster.
don't know what to say. I mean, trading at the highs of the pre-market session. I don't know what technicals you can really do on this one. 10093 was your high from yesterday. So if you're looking for a gap fill, come back down, maybe sneak your bid out there at 101. Just pressing up here at the highs of the pre-market session at 104.40. What else? We got the Mickey D's in here. We
It's
did
all
the
earnings. Those are
GE.
all
Yep.
earning stocks.
Yep.
Go to the
What?
down ones.
Yep, let's go to some down ones. Get some negative Nancy's in here.
Oh,
Uh,
DHR. We haven't talked that one. That's
Oh,
interesting. Danaher. That a report earnings? Wasn't on my list. I didn't even notice it on my list. I'm
yeah.
going to look right now.
Yeah. Let me take a look at.
DHR. What's up? What's up? Heck
Yeah.
yeah.
They
I
beat.
didn't
Yeah.
notice it on my list.
Yeah. They
Yeah.
beat.
There you go. Beating a beat. They knock her down anyways. So, I mean, sometimes the beat doesn't mean the stock goes higher. Here's a stock that has been in a downtrend, though. And I mean, you get the rallies into the downtrends, which had obviously rallied ahead of this report. And then, trend is your friend usually. And the trend in this case is not your friend if you're long because this stock has been leaking here for a while. It's a Kramer pick. So, we'll just leave that out there. 245 down $9. You do have some support down the low
Oh,
240s. I don't know. Tough stock to trade though.
yeah.
Thin.
Higher price stock here. 238. That marks your pre-market low, and that is below. Oh, what is this? This better not be 238. 237 was some lows that you had back
That's today.
in
It hit 237.
237 is the low of
Oh
the move. It
wow.
hit 238 this morning.
Wow. So that's right there. So again, Joel's levels coming into play. You get those double bottoms 237, and then they smack her down on light volume to those key levels. That's where they bounce. So and then remember, always look at the expected move here too. I don't know why I didn't have DHR on my list. So I missed that one.
I think you got to do a reset now that you've bounced so much off that pre-market low. It might not be stock that you can get in there. 241.32. That's only your 3-day low. So if you feel like you missed the bottom here and you want to either try and cover short or attempt a long, whatever you feel like doing. Also, just on the monthlies here, you talk about monthly support. This whole 233 to 235 area, even though you've had a lot of major declines. That's where the bulls stepped up in 2022 and also earlier in the year. Staying on, let's see, what else do we have
Well, I
on the
think we should go
downside?
back to FRC here
I
because it
know
has
I was.
continued to leak here. If you just bring up, FRC, we have continued to leak. We're actually trading down $11.80 here now. So I don't know if they've said something else, but we just took another leg lower. We were about 1250 about 20 minutes ago, and
Yep.
now we've just taken another leg lower here again on FRC, down 26%. KRE, KBE starting to go down too. You're seeing regional banks get hit. You're seeing all the banks get hit, even the majors. Remember, when we have seen this before, and we've seen this story before, just be cautious shorting tech because we have seen money scramble when they're getting concerned about the regional banks. We actually saw them flock to mega cap tech. So again, mega cap tech reports tonight. But I'm just saying for a day trade here, some of these mega cap tech stocks are really getting hit this morning. Maybe I'd stay away from Amazon because of UPS. But you're looking at Microsoft, Apple, Meta. They're all kind of holding up a little better than the S&P, and I think that's a tell. Even
Been seeing that.
if you're looking, QQQ is down just as much as the S&P. Higher beta there, holding up well. Don't be surprised if you see mega cap tech catch an early bid here this morning if the regional banks remain weak.
We just haven't seen this all out sell, but like okay, like we're selling everything. It
No, we
just
have
seems
not
to
seen
be
that at all.
no, no. It is just
Never. Like
this
not a long
subtle
time.
subtle rotation. I'll just alert our traders investors that the recent low of the move in FRC as at 1152. That was your low from last month. So far we are approaching that on the pre-market low. Pre-market low comes in at 1175. So if there's a level, and there's only one level, then that's it. It's 1152 for FRC. Almost 6 million shares have traded, so they're not messing around here.
No,
Also,
that's this
the
morning
street
too.
got caught leaning the wrong way into the report. I know that the chart doesn't reflect it because it came down so hard, but there was a substantial rally into the report. Also weighing on the market, we mentioned this earlier. UPS faded here in a 187 handle. Now it looks like we're going back towards the pre-market lows of the session. So the machines are getting going here. FDX getting dragged along with it. Tight consolidation after the big run up. Let's just do a couple more here.
Just
And
before you go, because you're just flying through them, I want to take it back. Just I was talking about Bitcoin here too, and I tweeted it last night. Bitcoin is flat here overnight. I don't know if you can bring it in. Maybe we can move away, or if you can
oh,
show a Bitcoin chart here. I don't know if you can show it on this or not. But
yeah,
um,
all right.
anyways, I just feel like Bitcoin, if you're looking at it, has pulled back a little bit from those highs. But now with FRC and the regional banks being concerned again, this is what ignited Bitcoin before. So I actually would be a buyer of Bitcoin for a trade here. So I don't have any Bitcoin here at this point in time, but I'm just looking at it. I think I do have a little piece, and my kids are ESP, but that's minor. I honestly think if we're playing the same playbook that we played a month ago, this Bitcoin pullback sets up nicely here because we've pulled back, 3,000 from the high on Bitcoin. And I think it sets up nicely here just for a potential bounce on the weakness. It hasn't bounced at all here yet, so they're not playing that yet. But if you start to see after the 9:30 open, start to see separation happening here again, don't get caught with Bitcoin short here. I think I'd actually rather be long Bitcoin than short Bitcoin. Just if FRC is going to stay weak.
All right, looking at relationships here. We're coming up on the 9 o'clock hour. Boy, that flew by. Dennis covered, I don't know, maybe 15, 20 stocks here in one session. I don't know where else you're going to get that on Wall Street.